In this brief video, we're going to explain the general navigation of the product. The main navigation is found on the top left. We have our bookmarks, which are our favorites that you see over here on the left-hand side of the home page. Dashboards, where we can build custom presentation, if you will, from the various performance objects that we'll have, graphs and charts, strategy maps, those sorts of things. And a dashboard really is kind of a one-page presentation. We can then create briefing books. Briefing books are really just a multi-page set of dashboards. It's a collection of dashboards that would be pertinent or relevant to the particular user, and they can put in their briefing books whatever dashboards or performance objects they would like to have. So it's really kind of a multi-page presentation of dashboards. Scorecards is where we define our scorecard structure. That scorecard structure is literally, if it's in a Norton-Kaplan model, you'd have your perspectives, objectives, metrics, and so forth. If it's not in a formal balanced scorecard model, this might just be your regions and departments and individuals and so forth. So you can define whatever kind of scorecard structure you want. We then have the ability to create initiatives. These are the projects or activities we're going to engage in our effort to execute our strategy. We then have a document repository, and that's where we can store policy documents or other kinds of relevant additional material that will allow us to attach those to metrics or to objectives or initiatives or other things in our scorecard environment. We have some reports. There's a number of canned reports that come with the application, and then you can also build custom reports and graphs to compare performance across periods and any number of other things that you might want to do. And then we have the administration function, which we went through in the last video. So that's a quick overview of the main navigation with those options. On the main home page here, each user, when they log in, will see any tasks that have been assigned to them. They'll see any metrics that they own. They have an opportunity to click on this Update My Metrics or Import Metrics, and we'll cover that in another video. And then they can also go in and maybe change their password, that sort of thing. On the left-hand side here, they have their bookmarks. These are just very similar to what you might expect as favorites in your browser. But this is a very simple way for them to bookmark various performance objects, scorecards, dashboards, whatever, in the application, and then use those for a quick reference later. So for example, if I want to go to my airline strategy map, I can click on that and it'll pop right up to that strategy map instead of me having to kind of navigate around and look for it. We also have some navigation over here on the top left where we can take any of these objects and then post them to our briefing book, send them to the printer, email them to someone, be able to pump the information into Word or Excel, drop it right into a PowerPoint document or into a PDF document. So that's a nice simple way for us to take whatever we have, dashboard we're looking at, and send it somewhere else. So that's a quick overview of the general navigation of the product, and that is strategy made simple. Thanks for watching.